serve first.
What's up, guys? Here's John back from the video. In this video, we're gonna react to the UCLA versus Gonzaga game. So this game was probably, like, in my opinion, like the craziest game I've ever seen. You could, like, I'm pretty young, so I haven't seen a lot of the games, but like, I've seen like the Villanova versus UNC championship game. That was crazy, where Jenkins hit the game-winning three, and then I think it was Page. I think it was Marcus Page, something like that, who hit the three for UNC that was seemingly supposed to tie the game up to go to overtime, but then Jenkins hit the game-winning three. But similar events in this one. Zhang, who in my opinion was the best player in this tournament, he pretty much shot it, missed it, got his own board, put it back up, tied the game at like 90-90. Then you see, like, then literally this man, Jalen Suggs, who I think is actually going to be, right now he's a top 3 pick. He could even be a first pick in the draft, to be honest. But he gets the ball, runs up the court, and just heaves it up. Now, all credit to Jalen Suggs. I think he had a great game and everything, and it was a really good shot. But like, let's keep it a bug. It was kind of lucky. Like, pretty much when someone hits a bank shot without calling bank, and when it goes in like that, where then it banks in, but the net hardly moves, it's like a weird angle. It just banked in somehow. Like, that shot, like, the way it went in looked very similar to Jason Tatum's game winner over Giannis. Jason Tatum didn't mean to hit that, bro. Like, he missed it so badly that it went in. Like, it's just like, Jalen Suggs would have missed that shot so badly, but it went in. And but it doesn't matter if he meant to make it or he didn't mean to make it. He still made the shot. It's still just equally as impactful. So, I don't really know who's going to win the national championship. I do got Gonzaga. So right now my bracket was right, guessing the national championship. Game winners usually have a lot of momentum behind them. So I do have Gonzaga still winning it, but Baylor's looking really good to me. Like, to be honest, I did watch a couple of Gonzaga games. Again, guys, just a disclaimer, I don't really watch college basketball, but I did watch a couple of Gonzaga games, just a couple, seeing around, just because they're such a good team. And then I actually didn't watch a single Baylor game. I don't think I've ever even watched Baylor college basketball in my life. And pretty much, these guys are balling out. That one Mitchell guy, he literally played exactly like Donovan Mitchell to me. And then there's another guard in that team who's really good too. So it'll be a fun national championship. But I feel so bad for UCLA because, in my opinion, they deserve to win this game. I feel like they had a better, cleaner game, but the Bulldogs just pulled ahead. So let's just get right into it. I saw an Instagram comment. Imagine the Charlotte Hornets commentator was like a Gonzaga fan or something like that. That would be crazy. And commentating this game. Good golly, good molly. Dude, Drew Timme is actually a bucket, man. He's got good, like, it's the people like that kill you the most. Like, Jalen Suggs, he's like a solid player. He looks like he's a solid player. My man Kispert also looks like he's a solid player, really good player. Dude, Drew Timme's got a handlebar mustache. He doesn't even look like he's that good, and he's killing you. He dropped 25 on the Bruins last night. That's crazy. It's the people like that be killing you. Because besides that last shot, Jalen Suggs didn't really do too much, nor did Kispert, really. Kispert had like 15 points, Suggs had 16 points. Ayayi had like 22, and then, oh, that was a nice shot. Jacquez is pretty solid. Ayayi went crazy in the first half, and then Drew Timme just was consistent with it. I think that's his name. That's a good shot. He's got a pretty lefty shot.
Look at this, nice deflection, and Timme in the open floor. Ooh.
My man's name is Timme.
They are really going to open up the lane, though. Again. Oh, what a
And that celebration signature, he just puts his hands out on a three. Kispert can shoot, dude. He, like, I'm not even trying to be like that, but, like, he just reminds me so much of Joe Harris. It's crazy. Like, he literally plays exactly like him. I think he's a little bit more athletic and has a little better of a drive, but other than that, he plays exactly like Joe Harris.
17 now for Juzang on 7 out of 10 from the floor.
Pretty similar college stats as well, so I mean, I think. He went crazy. He had 22. Johnny Juzang, man. Again, he was the best player in this tournament. Just consistently, oh my god. That's probably, like, Suggs probably made, like, the third biggest play because he got the block, which led to 2 points. It should have been UCLA 2 points, but he got to Gonzaga 2 points because I honestly feel like if Riley had dunked that and he got the points on it, I feel like UCLA would have won this game. But then he got the block, then passed it to Timmy. That was a dime of a pass, and Timmy finished. Like, that's just, I feel like, what was like the difference between, like, Gonzaga just made a couple of plays that were just better. Like, that just, like, ousted UCLA. Like, they just outplayed them in a couple of plays, like these type of plays, and that's just pretty much won them the game. Because I feel like UCLA was more, like, they were relentless. Like, they just didn't stop. Like, even when it looked like the game was out of sight, they kept coming back. Like, let's be honest, in overtime, a lot of us thought that I personally thought the game was over after Drew Timme got like 6 or 7 straight points. Like, he was going crazy at the start of overtime. They kept going. See, I loved how they ref this entire game. I felt like they let the players actually play, unlike the NBA, where you touch someone you lightly tap someone in the forearm, it's a shooting foul. I feel like they actually let the players play out a little bit, but I honestly didn't agree with this foul. I personally think that, wait, let's go back a little bit, because I actually need to see it again, but I didn't agree with this. I honestly felt like Juzang was, like, getting out of the way, and Timmy would kind of like stepped in last second. I personally, as a ref, I would either not call anything, which is a little crazy. I probably wouldn't call anything just because I feel like it's kind of equally a foul. It's like 50-50, to be honest, in that situation. In that situation, I'm just letting it play out. If he makes the shot, he makes it. If not, he doesn't. Because I feel like they let a lot of these type of shots, like, go. Like, there's a lot of fouling in this game, and they didn't really call it. But I definitely wouldn't call it a charge. I would call it a shooting foul, blocking foul, probably, because it was kind of like illegal. Like, he was shooting the ball. He was in the motion of shooting when Timmy kind of stepped in there and took the charge. It was still a good charge by Timmy. Still a good play because because if UCLA scored here, it's game. Unless if Jalen Suggs could hit a half-court shot again. But I was kind of confused. I was a little bit upset at Juzang just because, like, this man Juzang can shoot the heck out of the ball. He's a great three-point shooter, great mid-range shooter. I think if he decides to go into the NBA draft, he could be a lottery pick easily. But pretty much, I don't know why he kept trying, like, with the game on the line. He kept trying to drive to the basket. I feel like he should have driven, step back, pull up. Like, I honestly feel like that was a more high percentage shot than him driving to the basket because you're going to get a call like this. Juzang isn't the greatest finisher around the basket. He's a good finisher. But I feel like he's better outside of the paint, So I feel like that's what he should have done. Like, taking an outside of the paint shot. Because I feel like he could have sunk that. Again, Juzang had 29 points.
Nuba trying to guard the pass. Three-quarter court, intercepted by the Bruins. And we are heading to overtime. Went on to beat Utah for the championship.
Yeah, Timmy was going crazy and won.
The mismatch inside. This is where it's good.
Yeah, that's crazy. He
read that right away. Got to stay at home. They cut beautifully when he's got the ball. Look at this kid.
Oh my God, that was nice. I thought that was a foul for a second.
Mismatch consistently.
Oh my God, that was a nice move. See, at this point, I thought the game was over. 53 seconds, 5-point game. Like, but then he hit that shot. Miss, got the rebound, layup. Oh my God, this was crazy. My heart was beating out of my chest at this point. Dude, like, I couldn't even speak. I was like just shocked that he hit that shot, because that's probably that's probably the craziest game winner of all time. Like, you could say that Leitner's game winner was crazier, like Jenkins' game winner. I honestly feel like just the difficulty of the shot was insane. You know, like, and just how close, like, the game was just neck to neck. Both teams were playing amazing basketball, but like for the UCLA, I really wouldn't be down, because you guys put your heart out there. Like, no one expected, let's be honest, no one expected UCLA to make it out of the first round. They were in the Final Four and took Gonzaga, who has been undefeated since like February of last year, to overtime. And it took like the very end of overtime for them to win, which is on a lucky shot. And that's the thing I hate about buzzer beaters, like, that are kind of like this, that are just random and just unexpected. You can't say that Gonzaga deserved it more. Like, I usually like it when in a game I'm just like, all right, this team deserved it more, that's why they won. But no team deserved it more in this game. You know, I feel like any team could have won, and I would have been like, you know, that's fair. And that's just what bothers me the most about this game. I feel like any team could have won, and it would have been a fair game. But, you know, UCLA, you guys did a great job. This was the best thing for Johnny Juzang, because his value went way up. Riley, his value went way up. I feel like he's a great post player. Jacques, his value went up. You know, a lot of these guys, like Campbell, his value went up. A lot of these guys, their values went way up because of how good they played in this tournament. And, you know, I honestly felt like UCLA, with the way they played this game, they were better than Gonzaga. They played better, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's like, it was just fate, I guess. So, but, I mean, I definitely wouldn't be upset if I'm UCLA. I feel like they had a great season. Really, really good team. Just a lot of heart. You know, it's just Gonzaga's Gonzaga. They have three people that are going to get drafted. You know, so it doesn't really make any sense that you should be upset about that. But, you know, I got Gonzaga probably winning against Baylor. Baylor blew out Houston, but I honestly felt like Houston wasn't a very good team. I think Illinois, and Oklahoma State and Oregon State, to be honest, were better teams than Houston was. But, you know, Houston still made it. They should be proud they made it to the Final Four. You know, it's a great memory for a lot of these guys, because this is really, like, you know. So, that's pretty much going to be it for you guys. Comment down below on what you guys think about the game winner. What would you rank it? You know, all-time game winners. I got it as, like, easily top 3, top 2, possibly even first place. So, that's going to be for you guys. Peace.